Your mechanic is stealing $300 a year from you and hiding it behind a dollar bottle sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now. That bottle is hydrogen peroxide. And what you're about to hear is the reason auto shops never bring it up when you're standing at their counter, writing a check. This video exposes 11 ways that cheap brown bottle replaces services shops charge you real money for. And by the time you hit secret number 1, you'll understand exactly how much of your hard-earned cash has been quietly draining into their pockets for years. Stick around, because the very last secret on this list is the one that has saved drivers over $150 in a single afternoon. And walking away before you hear it would be a genuine financial mistake. Secret 11 is the trick that saves your fading black trim, and it's a nightmare most owners don't even realize they're living in. That chalky gray plastic around your headlights and door handles isn't just ugly, it's UV damage that trim restoration bottles want $15 to $25 to fix, and most of those bottles barely last one application before you're buying another. Wipe on 3% hydrogen peroxide with a clean rag, and that oxidized haze lifts away, restoring the deep black your car left the factory with. Skip this, and you're stuck paying for a temporary fix over and over again like clockwork. Secret 10 targets the water spots on your chrome and glass that make even a car you just washed look neglected and cheap. Commercial spot removers run $12 to $18 a bottle, and detailers will charge you $30 just to spray something almost identical to what's sitting in your cabinet. Mist the peroxide directly on the mineral deposits. Let it sit 60 seconds, wipe clean, and the glass goes crystal again. Paying $30 for a 2-minute job is exactly the kind of costly mistake that quietly bleeds your wallet all year long. Secret 9 is about the cup holders and console crevices you touch 50 times a day without ever really cleaning. That sticky residue and hidden grime is a breeding ground shops never mention because there's no service fee attached to telling you the truth. A cotton swab dipped in peroxide dissolves the gunk and kills the bacteria in under 2 minutes for pennies. Ignore this one, and you're living with a filth trap you paid full price for and never actually own clean. Secret 8 is where things get uncomfortable, because we're talking about blood and protein stains from a nosebleed or a sick pet that regular cleaners simply cannot touch. Pour peroxide straight onto the stain and watch it bubble as it breaks the iron and protein down at a molecular level most consumer cleaners are chemically incapable of reaching. Wait 2 minutes, blot, repeat if needed, and the stain that felt permanent disappears completely. This is the exact same chemistry hospitals rely on, and you've been sitting on it your whole life without knowing it. Secret 7 saves you from the winter morning betrayal of a frozen windshield and the overpriced defrosting sprays selling for $6 to $8 a bottle that are basically flavored water. Mix 1 part peroxide with 2 parts water, keep it in your car, and spray a frozen windshield to watch the ice vanish in seconds because the solution drops the freezing point on contact. Dealerships use this exact trick to prep their lot cars before you ever see them, and they let you pay for the fancy branded version instead. That's not convenience. That's a money pit disguised as a convenience item. Secret 6 is the engine bay grime you've been ignoring because popping the hood feels intimidating. But that grease buildup is a ticking time bomb for hoses and belts baking under constant heat. Commercial engine degreasers cost $12 to $20 a can and leave behind a slick film that actually attracts more dust within a week. With your engine cool and off, mix 1 part peroxide with 1 part water, spray the plastic covers, wait 5 minutes, wipe clean, and the grime lifts without any residue left behind. Your engine bay looks inspected and cared for, and you never wrote a check to make it happen. Secret 5 deals with the stale gym bag smell haunting your cabin that no air freshener has ever actually solved, only masked. That odor is bacteria embedded in your carpet fibers and headliner, and ozone treatments at the shop want $100 to blast it away temporarily. Mix half a cup of peroxide with 2 cups of water, mist the fabric surfaces, crack your windows, and let the car air out for 2 hours, while the bacteria dies at the source, instead of getting perfumed over. You were never paying for a fresh smell. You were paying to delay the same problem coming right back. Secret 4 is the one that quietly costs you the most every single year: your interior detail. Shops charge $150 to $250 to do something you can finish yourself in 20 minutes flat, and once you see how it works, you'll never book that appointment again. Mix 1 cup of peroxide with a teaspoon of dish soap and a tablespoon of baking soda. Spray your seats and mats. Let it sit 15 minutes while it foams the stains to the surface. Then scrub gently and blot dry. Coffee stains disappear, pet odor vanishes, and years of trapped sweat finally break down completely, saving you real money on the exact service that's been quietly draining your bank account every single year without you questioning it once. Secret 3 exposes the headlight restoration racket that detail shops charge $80 to $150 for, and dealerships push past $200 for the same 15-minute fix. Foggy yellow headlights aren't just cosmetic. They're a genuine safety risk that cuts your visibility on dark roads and raises your real-world crash risk at night. Mix peroxide with baking soda into a paste. Rub it onto the lens in small circles for 2 to 3 minutes. Rinse and dry with a microfiber towel to watch years of oxidation disappear. You just fixed a safety hazard and dodged a $200 bill mobile detailers have been quietly pocketing from drivers like you for years. Secret 2 is the corrosion. Sitting on your battery terminals right now, quietly setting you up for a cold morning disaster and a dealership bill you never saw coming. That crusty white or green buildup is the reason your car struggles to start in freezing weather, and shops charge $40 to $60 to clean it, or worse. Talk you into a brand new battery you never actually needed. With your engine off and the negative terminal disconnected first, pour peroxide directly onto the corrosion and watch it fizz as it breaks the buildup apart in seconds. Wipe clean, reconnect, and your car starts like new, using the exact same trick dealership service bays use while billing you for their time. And now, the secret that saves you more than any other trick on this entire list, the one responsible for that $150 afternoon rescue mentioned at the very start. Rusty tools rotting away in your garage are not garbage. They are money. You're 1 bottle away from getting back, and commercial rust removers charging $10 to $20 a bottle are full of harsh acids that damage the good metal right along with the rust. Submerge the rusted tool head completely in 3% peroxide, let it sit 1 to 2 hours, scrub with a stiff brush, and rinse, and the rust lifts away while leaving the steel underneath completely untouched. People have pulled tools out of the trash pile and brought them back to life with this single move, turning what felt like a total loss into cash saved in 1 single afternoon. Now you know exactly why mechanics, dealerships, and detail shops never bring up that little brown bottle. Because every one of these 11 fixes is a bill they were counting on you, never questioning. You just took 11 repeat charges off your yearly budget, using something that costs about $1 and already lives in your house. If this saved you money today, do yourself a favor and subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and drop a comment letting me know where you're watching from, because I always love seeing how far this channel reaches. Stick with us, and keep that wallet exactly where it belongs, in your own pocket.